Welcome everybody to my Outlast 2 complete platinum and achievement walkthrough. We'll be doing all this in one playthrough, but this is quite hard, so I strongly advise to follow me on Nightmare first, so that you can make autosaves and retry sections much easier. Because on Insane difficulty, which we are doing this video on, it is permadeath. You cannot continue guys from where you left off. If you die, you're back at the start of the game again. Yeah, so a few things you want to do first. You want to go into options. You want to make sure subtitles is on. You want crosshair on, common prompts, reduced head motion and no fail QTEs, and you want gamma on full. Just increase the brightness. And what I've also done on this, guys, I've increased the brightness of the video. Just make a few things a bit easier to see. And then once you're ready to go, new game and insane difficulty. Yeah, live simulator. And this one is very punishing. So choose it at your own risk. But I strongly advise play through this on Nightmare first. Follow my route to learn my strategies. This is quite an annoying trophy. And I'm cutting out cutscenes, by the way. I don't think permadeath is always that bad. It's just on this, there's some RNG mechanics at play at times. Some of the encounters are a little bit RNG based. And some of the collision with some of the obstacles, it's a bit awkward at times. So you get stuck on something which isn't quite there. Or there's a wall and its hitbox is a bit wider than what it looks like. And it can get you into trouble. So I'm going to skip all the cutscenes. Like I say, follow this on Nightmare first. Try to learn my strategies, make sure you're comfortable with them, and then begin on Insane once you're ready. We're doing everything on one playthrough, guys, Insane. So you can just follow me on a normal difficulty, get all the trophies out of the way, and then save the ones for Insane mode last, and then just follow this again for Insane mode. So yeah, skipping cutscenes. So once you get control in the school, you're going to head forward, just follow the path, and once you get to the open double doors ahead, it will close on you. Just do a 180 and you'll see a massive pool of blood come rushing towards you. And when it's fully submerged, you gain control back after the helicopter crash. Luckily you fell out, so you'll find out you did not quite meet the same fate as your passengers. So you're going to spam square to lift this door off you. Yeah, I'm playing this on PS4, by the way. On Steam, I'm not sure about Xbox, but on Steam, on PC, there's 2 extra files. I will mention them to you, but they're not in the game on PS4. Maybe they're in the game on Xbox, I probably doubt it. I mean, if it's not on the console, then I'd assume that's for every console, but I don't know. But I'll point out the 2 files for you guys, which are not on PS4, but are on Steam. They might be there on Xbox. You know if they're there or not, because obviously you won't be able to pick them up if they're not there. So what I normally do, I just drop down there, take a bit of damage, and then I heal, because there's a trophy for healing 10 times. And remember, I'm doing all trophies in one playthrough here. But if you've already been through the game once and got a trophy, don't worry about it. Just do the jump, and then shimmy along there, guys. Make sure you jump over that gap. I didn't jump, I just fell there, but I was running forward, so I managed to grab the ledge in front. And you want to film this helicopter. This is your first recording. Yep, and then pick up this bandage in the case, and then damage yourself on the fire to see blood on the screen, and then heal yourself up. Again, this is just for the trophy for healing 10 times with a bandage. Right, on my video, I can't see much. I could see more in the game when I'm playing, but on my monitor, it's so, even on brightness on full, I just can't quite see much on the video. But yeah, make way along that ledge on the right and film this guy with a massive sack. Yeah, film him. He's one of the recordings. So 2 of the recordings are story related, by the way. And if you put everything in, when it comes to files, if you put everything in chronological order, everything will be named sort of 1 all the way up to 107 or something, 105. And that'll be documents. So when I've numbered these, yeah, so I've got a text guide, by the way, as well. Yeah, film the settlement ahead until that recording finishes. That should be recording number 5. Yeah, sorry, there's 2 story recordings which you start the game with, number 1 and 2. And then number 3 was the helicopter, the wreckage. Number 4 was the crucified pilot. And number 5 was the town ahead. So you come down here, come in this house, and you should be able to see this document. Pick that document up. That's document, that's 6, my dear sweet Ellie. And when it comes to your flashlight, by the way, you have to complete it in same mode with only 1 battery. So if you ever need to use your night vision, just flash it on and off like I'm doing. Yeah, come over here. Make sure you're not too quick. If you're too quick, that guy can kill you. So be careful. Yeah, come in here, knock on the door. You'll find out nobody's home, so we'll just let ourselves in. Pick up the documents. And this fence, guys, is a recording. But you can only film it when you've got night vision on. So that we don't waste too much, just flash it on and off quickly like so. Let it flash a few times, you know, like recording non-stop. And then flash night vision back on and off. Always just flash it on and off, guys. Right, out here. Slide through this hole in the fence. Go right, follow the path. I can't see nothing on my screen at the moment. It's literally pitch black. But on my TV, I could see if you turn the brightness up, turn the gamma up in the game and brightness up on your TV. Yeah, come in here. There's a file. And now this is one of the Steam files. So film this bunch of bodies. It's one of the Steam recordings. Like I said, it's not there on PS4. Not sure if it's there on Xbox. You know if it's there because obviously you'll see the recording gauge start filling up. Right, come over here. Crouch beneath that. Now you're going to have your first encounter here with Marta. She might not spawn. I think it's sometimes a glitch will happen and she won't spawn. But you want to move forwards. And once you stamina, you can't see stamina gauge, but you do have one. So to recover it quicker, you just want to stay still or walk. So make sure your stamina is quite full. And once you see her, come around the side of the house. Sprint all the way back to the fence. Crouch beneath it. And that normally, well not normally, that always despawns her. Yeah, so make sure you get eyes on her. Turn around, sprint back here. Crawl beneath the fence, stand up. Turn around, crouch again back through, guys. And that should have despawned her. I despawn her because we're going to go in this house and get a bandage. So you find out some of the bandages and some of the batteries are random, by the way. I mean, batteries don't matter. Right, pick up that bandage. Even if you're a nightmare, you want to try and do this without batteries because you need to try and prepare for your insane. So yeah, while you're on nightmare, guys, and practicing for this, try to do it without using any batteries because that's how you got to do the insane trophy. Complete insane mode without using any batteries. Right, move that cart, climb a ladder, pick up this document. Yeah, I think in terms of difficulty, this game, it's one of them things. It's not a case of being mega hard. I mean, I quite happily, I'd say probably I find Devil May Cry 5 a bit easier than this. It's not that it's hard. It's more just frustrating, and there's a lot of pressure on you. It gets quite intense because you know one mistake, and you got to restart everything again. You know, and you're worried about, you know, just a daft mistake or a glitch happening, or, you know, it just gets quite annoying. So as soon as you jump out this window, make sure your stamina's full, guys, before you jump in this house. Jump inside, open the door. Go right, now stick to the left, because there's a guy just on your right there. And then come right around this house, now there's a guy on your left. Take a wide arc around him, like so. But not too wide, you might get stuck on a rock. Just take a wide arc around him, you should avoid him. You got one bandage left, just in case you need it. And once you get that bright light, that will despawn all them enemies. Won't despawn them, but it'll sort of make them so they're not hostile no more. Yeah, pick that file just on the left there. And then film this chapel ahead.
Do you hate this world? You know what God said.
Film this chapel ahead. And when it comes to Nightmare, guys, if there's some encounters you really want to test, you need to make sure you go into your options and change to save file. Otherwise, you'll overwrite it with the autosave. Yeah, whenever there's a part you need to test, change to save file so you can keep that safe. Yeah, come to chapel, grab that document on that sort of altar on the right there. Unlock this door, come down the steps, keep going left. Remember, guys, like I said, I've got a text guide on this you can find linked in the description. Yeah, grab the key, come down here, drop down this hole and pick up the file. I'm not going to say all the names, I can't keep up with myself. If you want the names of any documents, check the text guide. Yeah, come through here. That guy will always try and grab you. Just shake him off. Crawl out and unlock this door with that key we got. Yeah, come inside, climb a ladder, and open this little trapdoor. Come inside. Oh yeah, and another thing, guys, is if you haven't got a trophy for using your microphone for 20 minutes, then just always keep your microphone on until you pop that trophy. That's why I've always got my camera out and my microphone on. Yeah, grab that document just on that table there. Come through that door, jump out this window, and you're going to find Lynn. Yeah, I had to do this a few times. I kept getting so far into this, and even I kept making mistakes after having been through this a lot. So you'll find some trophies, probably like the first 5 trophies I've already popped, so I'm just going to show you them in my storage. So this is where you get your first story trophy, find Lynn. So I'm going to show you, I've got 6 trophies at the moment. Yeah, so the trophy you should have got when you found Lynn, once you slid down after her, is that trophy there. What god has joined? Find good old Lynn. Yeah, text guy there if you need it.
Away from here. Anywhere but here.
Yeah, I sort of memorised almost 100% in this, just because of how many times I've had to go through it all again. Oh yeah, another thing, guys, you can pause. I have to mention this at the start of videos, it's very important. You can pause the game when it comes to speedrun. Well, saying that, you're not doing your speedrun yet. When it comes to speedrun, you're probably almost guaranteed to get that in insane difficulty. So when you're following me on insane, you can pause the game to watch part of the video, and that will stop the timer, so do not worry. I left this paused, probably, I got about halfway through insane mode, and then I paused it for about 3 hours. And then I did the other half, and I still got a trophy for completing the game in 4 hours. So you can pause the game and it will stop timing, don't worry. Just make sure you have paused it with the options button, you know, so the options menu pops up. You know, quick game, change save, etc. Make sure that pops up and that will pause the game. Remember, conserve your battery. Even if you're doing this on Nightmare, learn to use 1 battery, because it's going to be very good practice for insane. There's a part it's about 2/3 through the game. Your camcorder will get taken off you, and when you get it back, no matter what level your battery is at, you'll get about 70% back, about 2/3. So do not be shy about using your battery in this first part. You actually use your battery more in the last half of the game.
Okay.
Last half of the game, I actually finished this game with like 2 tiny bars left on my battery, so it does get very low. Yeah, I cut that cutscene out, guys. Quite a long cutscene there. I figured I was going to leave them in originally, but I figured I'd cut them out because it's going to shave about 30 minutes off the video. So once you get control back, you're going to be a bit dizzy to begin with. Just make your way over here, and once you see that light come around the corner, or just about to, crouch and submerge yourself. Now watch out for that guy when he starts walking to the left across the bridge. That's it. When he starts walking across, climb out. Now you want to be quick here, sprint around here, past this sort of fallen tree on the left there. Sorry, on the right. Left side of the house, but on your right when you go past it. Sprint across there quickly and come to his house. Even if you get seen, as long as you get to his house quick enough, guys, you are fine. All these parts we've done so far, they pretty much always work quite well. Yeah, go into that door there. Film this chalkboard at the top. Sorry, at the back.
You should have loved me. You should have helped me. Jesus, forgive me. I don't know what to do. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that's one of the recordings left by Jessica.
I remember this.
Once you've done so, pick up the photo on the desk. This will make a door appear on the back wall in the middle.
And Lynn.
After picking up that photo, go through the door. Go right. Now run straight to the end. The priest will appear and try to knock you back. It doesn't damage you. It'll just push you back a bit. If he's hooked behind a pillar or something, you won't get knocked back. But it doesn't really make a difference. Yeah, come through this door. Out the main entrance. Now just head forward till you get to the main gate. And the side gate on the right will unlock. And you'll be thrown down here, guys, and there'll be a cutscene where you'll meet Ethan, and he'll ask you if you're dead. Yeah, so I've cut this bit out. Basically, all you got to do, follow Ethan. There's nothing else you can do. You can't move around or anything. All you can do is follow him. Follow him. He'll lead you into his house after some pointless talk from him. Climb down the ladder when he invites you down the trapdoor. Pick up a bandage on the left and go for a nap. No idea what he's got this bed down here for. But yeah, go for a nap, guys, and afterwards Marta will spawn in. It's not an encounter, just be a little kind of cutscene where you just have to wait for it to finish. You've got control, but you can't do anything until a cutscene is finished.
Please, Blake. Where are you? I'm scared.
Yeah, something else I was thinking about, but I've kind of forgotten now.
He's coming.
I was thinking about the difficulty. Yeah, this is, like I say, it's not fun at all, I don't think, if I'm honest. Yeah, it's not fun at all. I think, personally, with the way the mechanics and stuff work in the game, the RNG elements, the awkwardness of the control sometimes, and the collision, and how dark it is sometimes. I think this trophy shouldn't have been in the game. It ruins it a bit. They should have just made it so Insane wasn't permadeath, perhaps. It would have been a lot better then. Yeah, Insane, just Insane, normal, you know, everything's harder, enemies more aggressive, you know, you take more damage. But it wasn't permadeath, but it's still one battery. That wouldn't have been too bad. But this, it just leaves a bad taste in your mouth once you get it done. And you have to watch cutscenes every single time. But yeah, if you're on the fence about this game and you're watching this, guys, I'd advise not to platinum it. Yeah, perhaps play it. Just play the story, and that's it. The platinum in this game, it's just the insane difficulty. It's more frustrating than anything. It's not fun, I don't think. So eventually after this, yeah, that's my little rant about the difficulty over. Probably until later when it comes up again. Yeah, this floorboard will fall down. And once Marta's left the building, you can press square to pull it off and climb out. You know, I was worried I wasn't going to get this done before Alan Wake 2 came out, but I did. But I planned to get this done earlier, but I've just been having a bit of trouble with this. I kept dying myself, and it's... Yeah, I've had to sort of redo a few strategies because they weren't as consistent as I thought they were. So yeah, record Ethan. Record him for recording. Pick up the notes on the bedside table. Right, and then leave. We've got a field section coming up. And this is one part I had to sort of redo, because it wasn't as consistent as I thought it was. There's perhaps only one RNG encounter in this game, which I'm a little bit worried about when I get to it. One RNG encounter. There's just nothing to do about it. I've tried so much, nothing I can do about it. This is why I think this trophy is so annoying. Just this RNG encounter, when I get there, I'm so tense. Because if I die, I've got to redo the whole thing again. So make sure you recover your stamina when you get out of the water. Come along here and film this burning body on the right. That's a recording. Don't go too far back, otherwise it will stop. But you're going up this hill next, so I'm just trying to save a bit of time. Right, once you filmed it, turn around, come up here and loot this document in this sort of shed. Right, you've got a tricky encounter coming. It's not tricky, I've got a good strategy here for you, but it can be. Right, come up here, you're going to film Marta. She can be walking from left to right. You can't quite see her unless you go forward. We can film her from this range. Just film her, she's a recording. Yep, and then once you've got that recording, yep, crouch and go through a sort of hole in the fence on the left. And then follow the fence anti-clockwise. So go inside and follow the... Sorry, not anti-clockwise, clockwise. My bad, I mean clockwise. Yeah, follow this fence clockwise. And you want to run. I normally run through the cornfield, and once you get out the other end, start to walk. So go all the way clockwise until you get out of the cornfield. Follow the fence. Once you get out, watch out for the cactus on the bottom. I can't see anything right now. My brightness on my monitor is so bad. Yeah, watch out for that cactus. Now walk. You just want to walk now and follow the path around. Now be an enemy on the right, but he shouldn't see you. So over there with his torch. Keep following the outer path. Remember, go clockwise. Following the fence. And once you've got no other choice than to go back in the corn, start sprinting. Again, keep to the fence on the left. And once you get to that lamppost, there'll be some pallets below it. Use them to jump over the fence. Now, doing that path, it normally keeps the enemies away. And then jump over it. Now you're safe for the time being. If you run straight to them pallets, there's normally an enemy almost right in your way. And you can get killed if you're not lucky. But that way, it keeps all the enemies away from the fence you have to climb over. So grab that fence. Fence. Grab the document just below that door, guys. On the left there. And then come around here. And push this out of the way. Don't have to push it all the way, just enough to fit through yourself. Right, go right. And you want to crouch beneath this trailer. Make sure you stay in the middle, not too far forward. Now move forward just a tad until you see the lights. Because the enemies will not spawn until you go close enough to the middle of the room. And these are all the files I have so far. Files and recordings. Remember, I've got it sorted chronologically. Yeah, so you want to stay under here. There's two enemies here. You see that guy? He just came from the left there. You got that punk there. And this guy on the right. This guy on the right will patrol past you. But that guy at the back there will go into that corner room. So make sure you're not too far forward. Now, when this guy walks past you, turn around so you sort of... You're laid the lengthways of the trailer. Because otherwise, your legs might be sticking out the back and you might see them. So just turn so you're the same way as the length of the trailer. Wait for him to walk outside. That's it. Once he walks outside, because he will walk left outside, that's it, like so. Come out, don't run, just stand up, make way over to the cart. Now that guy, he should have climbed out the window in there. Sometimes he might follow his mate out that door, but if you didn't see him, he's likely going out that window. Then quickly push this over to this ladder and jump up. You've almost always got time to do that if you're quick. He might see you once he comes back in as you're pushing the cart, but you've almost always got a chance to jump up, guys, and climb the ladder. Now show me along here and pick up this document. And then pull this chain twice. And then you find this corpse doing yoga. Just leave it there in its yoga pose and then carefully come across this. Do not fall down here. You can fall down on these, so just be very careful. And once you get to the end, yeah, the yoga corpse will automatically knock you off. Right, pick yourself back up. Why do we fall down? So we can learn to pick ourselves up again. Yeah, then turn right once you get to the path. Come all the way down the hill, and in the front of the statue is a document. Right, then follow this path. And once the dead birds start falling from the sky, you're going to film them. But what I do, as I film them, I sort of follow the path, just so you can make a bit of time as well. Yeah, this will get you through the game in about 2 hours, about between 2 hours 30 and 3 hours, as long as you've got the sort of same pace. And the speedrun trophy is for doing it in 4 hours. You've got plenty of time. Yeah, so film the dead birds. Once you got a recording, come down here and climb this wall with the blood stains on it. Right, shimmy along there and climb up this ledge. Now carefully jump across there. Them jumps get quite annoying as well. There's a few jumps where if you're not directly in the middle, you'll die. And that's another stupid way to die, by a bloody stupid jump they've put in the game. and it's awkward to get them all first time. So just flick your night vision off and on, just see where you're going. But in this cave, if you look for the particles and sort of make way, the particles sort of show you where the tunnels, you know, where the path is. So you can just make way to the particles if you can see them.
Church.
Yeah, and once you get out and into sort of illuminated cave, this shrine,
Heretic
film that massive winged statue type thing. Now carefully jump across this gap, make sure you land in the middle. If you're not in the middle of that ledge you jump into, and I wasn't quite in the middle then, I thought I was going to fall down, but I guess I was close enough. Yeah, I've been a little bit too far to the left one time, and it's killed me before, so be very, very careful with that jump. Very bad place to end your run. And if you die there, I feel your pain, guys.
Please,
Nothing, I mean, there are quite some bad places you can die, but dying on a jump, it doesn't get any, you know, can't get any more trolling. They can't troll you more than that, can they? Messing up your insane one because you died on a jump. Yeah, then when you get out here, guys, film the settlement ahead. That'll be a recording. Yeah, I think I went too far left then the recording stopped. Yeah, they could have, I mean, they could have at least, with this insane mode, they could have at least made it, maybe just, you know, replanned a few bits. Like maybe cut out the annoying jumps, change a few of the encounters so not RNG based anymore. You know, just made it so the annoying deaths were not in the game. You know, I don't mind it when, you know, when it's permadeath and it's skill based. That's not too bad. But a lot of this is a lot, like I say, it's very quite, some bits are quite RNG based, or, you know, like awkward controls or jumps like you just saw. So crouch beneath them stairs, pick up the document, guys. Yeah, pick up that document and then come in here. Go to the top. And there'll be a document in here on your left. Pick up the document. There's also a trophy, guys, for not hiding inside any barrels. We're doing that on here as well. So yes, be very careful. If you're going for your trophy now where you do not hide in any barrels, then just be very careful you don't accidentally press square on one. Right, going to drop down here after pushing that shelf out of the way and going out the door. Now, there will be a few enemies here, but as long as you don't go too close to them, they shouldn't attack you. Now, you're going to come in here, just flick your night vision off and on to see where you're going, and you want to crouch through this. Now, be very careful. There's a barrel near that window and a barrel near that door. So make sure you can fully see the open option when you press square. Otherwise, you might hide inside it by mistake. I've done that quite a few times. Yeah, pick the documents and then go back out, guys. Go left. Yeah, there's one or two enemies here which will not attack unless you get close, and a few which will follow you. So just be careful. Yeah, come outside, and then once you get back to the main path, go right. Now quickly sprint up the steps. If you've been doing this the same time as me, there should be any enemies in your way. Sprint up here and then crouch beneath this. There'll be an enemy coming down the steps. If he does see you for any reason, if you sprint to the top of these steps where we're going next, they should de-aggro if you're quick enough. But yeah, when you come down the steps, just wait till he sort of goes out of view. Make sure you stay crouched. That's it, until he gets around the corner of the building. And normally it should be safe to start running now. Now when you get to the top here, there'll be a document on the workbench in front. Again, be careful you don't accidentally hide in a barrel. I think the times I did accidentally hide in a barrel, I died anyway. There, come in here, guys, and pull the power lever 3 times to start the lift. Well, start the generator, which in turn starts the lift. Right, that woman will walk away. She will not attack you as long as you do not walk too close. Now, you can jump over here if you want. Just make sure you're walking when you jump. If you run and jump over it, you might die. But normally just jumping like so is okay. And then I normally heal myself at the bottom. If you don't want to do that, you know, you don't want to risk it, then wait for that woman to go all the way down and stop, and then walk around her, take a wide arc. Now here, Marty's going to spawn. So sprint down. Once she spawns and start walking after you, turn around, sprint back up here and go inside this window here. Make sure it's this window. Drop in. Push the shelf out of the way. And then go inside this back room and get the file. Make sure you always do this after Martyr spawns. Do not do it before. You'll find out why in a minute. Yeah, pick that document, guys, and then climb back out. Even if you're on an insane and if you've got all the files, you still want to do this. Because for some reason, it switches off her behaviour. She cannot find you. Look, she can't see you. I don't know why, some sort of weird glitch. And just sprint past her, guys, and use the lift. Yeah, if you want to play, if you're worried about that glitch not working, that glitch works on the PC version as well. I don't think I've seen anybody else do it before, because normally nobody gets that document after spawning her. But yeah, go in there, and once you come to this lift, guys, film that signboard ahead. Yeah, if you're worried about a glitch not working, you still go inside, get a document, that'll de-aggro her, then just wait for her to walk down the side of one of the houses, and then sprint down and use the lift. Yeah, get that recording, and then go left and get his file. Yeah, but it's a nice glitch though. You know, just go in there, pick up the file, which you have to get anyway, if you're doing 100%, and it makes, basically switches off AI, I guess, so she can't see you. It's a bit of a weird one. I don't know why it happens, but I'm not complaining, you know. So here, just crawl forwards and then go right at the end, and at the end here go left. And then go left up ahead, and then you should see a light. Yeah, there it is, and hear Jessica screaming. Crawl forward and the vent will fall down. Don't worry, the vent is not above the women's changing room. You're not going to get accused of peeping like a priest. Yeah, come in this door on the left, and then this corridor's quite dark. You'll see a locker open. Keep an eye out for a locker opening. There it is. And there'll be a music box inside. Take it out and use it, guys. I could have cleaned in my hands. Yep, then once you've played it, turn right, just come back up to the double doors, and then turn around and come back, and Jessica should appear. Go inside the room with her. And then come out this open door, and then film her hanging. Yeah, film that corpse up ahead. Don't go too far forward, because otherwise you'll get pulled up back into the ceiling. That's it. Get it recorded, and once you've got it, sprint forward and open this door. Now I've got a chase scene coming up. Yeah, so this chase scene. Just keep running and stay away from any enemies. So straight away, go right. Do not go near that guy, otherwise he'll kill you. Just go right, open that door. You'll get outside, sprint ahead into this building, jump over that shelf, run around there and inside that door, guys. Run around the outside this room, sort of clockwise until you get to sort of like trapdoor. Go inside, hold circle to crouch, and start crawling forward. Now you should automatically always go in the same direction. All you got to do is hold forward, guys, and your character will automatically move along the sort of linear path. But once you get out of this sort of hole in this sort of mesh fence over here, then you'll have a bit more control. Once you get out here, go left and climb outside. Again, in the house, straight opposite. Just sprint ahead and then go through the wooden beams on the left, and they'll all collapse behind you, blocking your path, stopping the enemies chasing you. But they'll come in the door forward, door up ahead. So now go forward, go right and then right again. Hide beneath this bed, beneath this fire door. Hide in here. Now wait for him to walk past the wall on the far side, basically where he came from. So watch him until he goes left. Wait until he goes left, because otherwise I find most time he'll hear me. As soon as he walks all the way left behind the wall, get up and start running. That's it. Come down the steps into the bottom room and crawl beneath that bed. You might have to turn on your night vision to see it. Hide beneath his bed and a guy will come through that door. Sometimes he'll close it, sometimes he won't. I'm not sure why. But yeah, just wait for him to go upstairs. And there's actually a bandage here on the left. I'm not sure if this one's random. I'm pretty sure I've not seen it before, but this bandage on the left here. But yeah, pick it up. Now if the door is closed, slowly open it. You don't want to make any noise. Then once you get in close it, lock the latch at the top and then quickly push this out of the way. Now as soon as you hear the enemies come through the door, that's it, go. Sprint down here guys, and once you get down so far they will de-aggro. You'll hear the music stop, and so you know they've stopped chasing you. And then make your way through this tunnel until you get to this room. Now film this room. Film deep inside there if you want to. Deep inside that void. And you'll get a recording. Right, then come over to the shelf. Push it out of the way. You need to push it to the left. Yeah, come through here to find a massive pit. Carefully shimmy around the
What
pit.
is this? Ah, shit.
Yeah, shimmy around the pit guys and take the document from the little altar there. Little stand. It's annoying that it turns on, every time you pick up a document, it turns on your bloody night vision. I wish it didn't do that. Right, up here, take a right up these steps. Through this door, guys, and then go around this room anti-clockwise. All the enemies will see you, so make sure you're quick. Quickly come upstairs, do a 180, go right, and then slide beneath the woods. Jump over the balcony. Once you land, turn left, and then sprint over this fence up ahead. Turn left again, and then sprint ahead and slide through the hole in the fence. Just be careful, there's a guy on your left there, and you do not want to go too close to him. So just slide through there guys, and keep following the path. Again, it should take you the same way as long as you hold forwards. I cannot see anything at all on my monitor. I've got quite a basic monitor. There's not really many options on it. Yeah, once you crawl out guys, quickly jump in this upper window. And then spam square 3 times. Or just keep spamming it until you break the floor. That's it. Once you break it, hold circle. And then keep crawling until you climb up again. Stand up. Since you stand up, go right and go into this window opposite guys. And that's it, you're safe for the time being. Yeah, safe for the time being. Right, come out here, go in the room immediately on your right, and there'll be a document at the end on the shelf. Pick it up. Yep, I'm going to be very happy to be done with this game if I'm honest. Right, come in here, upstairs, and enter the chapel. Now you're going to film the chalkboard. You'll be feeling exactly the same as me, guys, when you've got insane mode done. I guess it's been a little bit worse for me, so I've been making a guide, but I enjoy making the guides, so that's not really a problem. Yeah, film the chalkboard, and then come inside here, upstairs, and there'll be another document.
Am I losing it?
Yeah, pick that document, and then go out this window on the left. Now you're likely going to take damage here and go into bloody state. So use a bandage, which you should have to heal. Use that to heal. If you've not got any bandages, don't worry. We will be getting one probably in about 1 minute. Yeah, pick this document. Yeah, in about 1 minute we're going to be finding another bandage. And there's no enemies between now and then. Yeah, we should have got a trophy then, I think. So I'm just going to show you. Oh, that's the one, the microphone. So this is where the microphone trophy popped for me. You know, using the microphone for 20 minutes. It popped during this chase scene. When I was filming this gorgeous looking woman, that's what popped it. I think because I heard something coming from one of her orifices. Perhaps. But yeah, that's where I popped the trophy. Just wanted to show you. Right, so push this along. Mart will be there, taunting you. Do not take the bait, guys. You cannot kill her. Right, and then once you push it all the way, jump over the gates. Do not go too close to that woman, otherwise she will retaliate. Right, pick that document. Now just going to get this bandage. And go right, follow this path. Come to this sort of workshop. where light's coming from. Pick up that bandage. Right, come through this way. Take a right on the outer part of this map. Come around onto sort of decking and you'll find a document, guys. Now this next bit coming up can be quite tricky. The way a lot of guys do this, it's quite difficult. But remember that hole in the fence. Yeah, that hole in the fence, remember that. Right, you need to practice a bit, quite a bit. Now push this until you hear Marta talk. As soon as you hear her talk, turn around, slide through the fence, keep sprinting into this far corner. Once you get to the far corner, crouch, not crawl, crouch. And then turn around and start crouch walking back towards the hole. You need to do that all very quick. So push a cart, as soon as you hear her talk, let go, turn around, slide through the hole, sprint to the corner, crouch, turn around and start crouch walking. Once you're back through the hole, sprint to the cart and now start pushing it. For some reason, if you do it that way, with that timing and that sequence of actions, she does not keep spawning through the fence. Because what happens once you push the cart so much, she ambushes you through the fence no matter where she is. But that way, for some reason, it bypasses it. So you can push it all in once, and then once you push it all the way, guys, jump over the fence. Yeah, practice that bit quite a bit. Yeah, the way a lot of other guys do that, very tricky. But that sort of, I don't know why that works. It just does. So, yeah, again, just like when we de-aggroed our Marta back earlier. I'm not complaining that works. Right, coming in next. Carefully, don't hide in a barrel. Push that shelf out of the way and pick that document, guys. This was the first house on the right just after escaping from Marta. Right, go back out to the main path. Come over here, go left, and you see a chapel ahead. You want to film the chapel. You'll get recording. And then go left along the path just before the chapel, and it'll lead you to a sort of street lamp. And there'll be a document below it, guys. Pick the document. Right, I go to chapel. It's going to be a little cutscene here. I'm going to skip. Yeah, they literally make a woman longer. They make her taller. But luckily she doesn't survive the process. Yeah, pick that document. And then run up to the guy ahead, who's laid out spread eagle on the wheel. And then come in this confession booth, guys. Now there'll be a little cutscene. Do not go out until the enemies have left. And what I normally do, well, you want to do this anyway, film this woman. If you always film her, you know when the recording's finished that all the enemies have left. Because you'll find if you go out too soon, there'll be an enemy just outside confession booth and it'll kill you. So yeah, once they've gone, just keep looking outside. Film that dead woman. I think she's dead. Yep, and then we've got a recording. Come out, go left, and go back out the entrance. Right, you're going to go straight ahead now. There'll be a new gate which is unlocked. We've got another annoying part coming up, guys. But this is another part. It wasn't quite consistent and I had to redo my strategy. And this is much better. This is another one which, this is a strategy I don't think any other guides have used. Because it's quite an unorthodox way to do it. You'll find out why in a minute. Yeah, so come through that house. Come up here. Now I have missed this jump before and it didn't kill me. But just try not to mess it up. So jump across there. Right, then drop down over that side of the fence. Crawl through this gap. And then come this house. There'll be a woman in here with, I don't know, a baby doll? I don't know. But yeah, come in here. Go past the woman. Come in this back room. And pick up the document. So you hear a load of enemies outside. Yeah, pick up the document and climb this window. What they normally do, they come running through the gate on the right and they go through a cornfield on the left. But it's actually a guy sat around that campfire. We're going to use him in a minute. But first, we're going to jump in this far house through the window. Pick this document from the table. Now this cornfield part can be quite annoying. But what we're going to do, we're going to go close enough to this guy. So he tells us mates about you. He'll shout, hey, I see him. Once you get that prompt, come to this cornfield over here. all the enemies basically going to come through that sort of main entrance to the cornfields. Wait for them to come in. There'll be 3 of them, but once you see 2, the third one shouldn't be that long behind. So wait till you see 2 of them. There's one, and there's the second one. So now you're going to sprint to the far end of the cornfield, but you're going to stick to the left. Now you've got no enemies in the cornfield looking for you, because they're all over there investigating that sound. Yeah, so you can sprint, slow down if you want to recover your stamina. Yeah, this is a much safer way to do it. I've done this so many times and I just get caught. Sometimes I could do it, but then sometimes I get caught out by them. And the thing is, you do not want them chasing you into this next area, because it makes that really messy as well. So yeah, that's a way to get through that cornfield, guys, without any trouble. Just basically call the enemies away. So come through this door, close it behind you, and lock the latch. Yep, lock the latch. Come in here, careful you do not accidentally crawl inside a barrel here. If you are doing your no hiding run, no hiding in barrels or closets. Yeah, pick up the crank. Come back outside, go left, and outside this door. Going to go up the stairs, guys, and use the crank on the wheel and crank it around to open the door. The little sort of what's it like, a factory warehouse type thing. The conveyor belt door, I guess, but it's not quite working now. Yeah, so once you turned it all the way, you can jump off or go down the steps. I wanted to use the bandage, so I just jumped off, healed myself up. Do not do that if the enemies are chasing you. And then quickly crouch behind here. Now when you come back in here, the enemies will start chasing you. So be quick. Crawl through there, get through this doorway, go left, and once you go down the slide, the enemies will stop chasing you. Yeah, so once you get down that slide, don't worry, you are safe. But Marta's going to spawn soon, so be very careful. She will not spawn though until you go walk into a certain area. So you're going to come here first, grab this document, come back outside. Now to avoid her, we're just going to hide in the grass. So she'll spawn when you walk so far down here. So that's it. As soon as you hear her talking, she'll start chanting. That means she spawned in. Quickly turn around, come up here, guys, and hide in this grass. I normally hide around here, so not too close to the path. Try to make it so you crouch deeper into the grass, if you know what I mean. You know, so if you're near the outer part of the grass, near the path, she might, I don't know, I don't want to risk it. I always just hide around here. I've not had any problems doing this. So you hide here, wait for her to walk past. She'll either walk past left or walk to the right. I think it depends sort of how far you are, you know, or where you're positioned. But yeah, once she's walked past either left or right, stand up and then run ahead. We are going to be escaping her in a second, so don't worry about her catching up. So sprint down here and squeeze through this gap, guys, and you are good. That's it. She will not chase you through there. The pickaxe will not fit through it. Right, they're going to come down here into the slaughterhouse. You're going to film these hanging bodies, this cattle.
Jesus. Should have prayed for refrigeration.
Yep, refrigeration would have really helped them, I'm sure. Yep, crouch. I mean, film them, guys, for recording. Then come to a chain, jump out the window nearby, and pick this document. Once you've got a document, guys, climb back out, and then pull the chain a few times, and then grab the hook. I think it's 3 times. So pull it 3 times. Just keep spamming square. Yeah, there we go. Grab the hook.
Hook.
Then go back out towards the door. You find it closed, but there'll be a little shimmy on the right. Shimmy through the gap. Right, once back outside, Marta will not spawn straight away. Once you squeeze through that gap again, she'll not be there straight away, so don't worry. So squeeze through the gap, and I'm going to get to a certain point, then we're going to stop and make sure our stamina has recovered. Again, I mean, you should be able to see your stamina gauge. I guess I can kind of see why it wouldn't be visible on insane modes. But I mean, even on easy, at least you should be able to see stamina. Now make sure your stamina's recovered fully, and then sprint down here. You don't need to push the door open. You can just squeeze through a gap. Just run up to a gap. You'll squeeze through it automatically. Keep sprinting, guys. Use the hook on this far trapdoor. Then turn around, pull the chain twice quickly. She's breaking through a door at the end. Look behind you if you need to. Yeah, pull it twice and then quickly slide beneath it, guys. There you go. Oh, you're joking. No, I am joking. Don't worry, it's not a death. Yeah, but once you get through, she'll try to grab you. And turn right and just come up. You'll get a trophy here, guys, a story trophy.
Fuck. Keep moving.
Yeah, I was going to show you the trophy I got. So like I say, I've got 6 trophies before I had to do this again. So the trophy she got there is this one. Babylon. See the distant mines. Yep, so Babylon. And then keep going up the path. There'll be documents here. Yeah, grab the document, guys. And then go up the steps. Jump through this top window. And it'll warp you to the school. Right, you're going to film the hangman drawing straight in front of you. I think this is story related. I think you have to film this recording. But yeah, record that and then take the left door.
Wake up. Wake up.
And then take the second door on your left. Come aside and pick up the transparency. You'll put it back down, but you have to pick this up, guys. Right, once you've got that, go back out the door, go right back to the hangman drawing. And now take the next door, straight ahead. Now go forward, guys, and enter the illuminated classroom on the right. This one here. Go left. Interact with the side of the projector, must be the side, and then you'll be able to place the transparency on it. And then interact with the back, so you can move it. Hold the button in, move it left, and then move it forward to the projector screen at the back.
Unforgivable. Sounds about right.
And then come back into corridor, go left, and where the hangman drawing was, there should now be a door there. Go inside the door, run to the exit. Once you get all the way to the exit, turn around, run back. Now, you're going to stop near the blank wall just before the far door where you came in through. So, there's the far door, this blank wall just before it on the left. After about a minute, a door is going to open there. Yeah, I'm gonna cut this bit out, so I didn't cut it originally. Yeah, so just wait. Basically, there'll be some distortion effects on screen, then a door will magically appear in front of you guys. Right, so any second now, there it is. Yeah, it'll just magically appear on that wall, guys. After about a minute, you just run towards the exit, and then the sort of scene triggers, and it'll begin. Like I say, it'll distort the screen slightly, and eventually that door will open. Yeah, once you come inside, move the trolley so you can get inside that hole in the roof. Yeah, if it's not quite in the right place, that will happen. And you will not be able to climb up. So once it is in the right place, jump up. And then crawl forwards. Yeah, just keep crawling forward, guys. And eventually, you'll be grabbed by a massive tongue. Yeah, that is a tongue, not a tentacle. And then you spawn inside a cave. Yeah, so this is the next chapter, I think. I think it's called Jobs or something. Yeah, but record the scenery ahead and you'll get a recording. And then shimmy across this little gap along the wall, this little ledge. Once you've done so, you come across to a sort of track, a minecart track. Yeah, go right and you'll find a document on the floor. Well, it's got a document. Now carefully, very, very carefully, maneuver across these thin beams. This will be a very bad way to end your run. Yeah, once you get across 2 of the beams, all locusts will start swarming you. You want to record them Yeah, once you recorded them, just start making your way across. Eventually there'll be like a little scene.
Shit!
Yep, and you'll fall down. Actually, I'm going to cut this bit. This lasts a bit, 2 minutes as well. I'm just going to cut this little scene out, guys. Yeah, the RNG section I was talking about, it involves these guys with a crossbow, unfortunately. But yeah, once you get the prompt, obviously press square and grab your camcorder. Now, you want to follow the riverbed. There'll be a river, there it is. Sort of just on near your left when you get control back. On your left, you should follow the river. And eventually there'll be a document on the left beside a corpse. Yeah, there you go. You can't quite see the corpse unless you activate your night vision, but you can see the document flashing normally as long as you follow the riverbed. And keep heading along. It's before this branch. If you reach this branch, you have to sort of climb along. You've missed it. So yeah, carrying up here. Keep following the path. Now you have to crouch beneath. Crawl beneath the next branches. And then you have to crawl inside a log next. Yeah, so crawl through there. Carry on to the right. And then film this fence. That'll be a recording.
Fuck. There's gotta be some other way around.
And then go left and drop down slightly. Right, there'll be a document on the right here. Pick that document up, come over to the riverbed, guys, and then crouch. You'll see a light ahead. Now, there's quite a few enemies here. As long as you don't go too close to any of them, they shouldn't kill you. So stay away from all these enemies. They will attack you if you go too close, but not sort of like hostile. They just, for some reason, if you go too close, they're not very happy about it and they'll just swipe at you. But they won't follow you around. So yeah, that guy will almost always vomit on you. Unless some sort of bug happens and it doesn't trigger for some reason. But yeah, after he vomits on you, enter this cave on the right. There's a document through here. Yeah, climb up this ledge. And you have to climb up again. And there'll be a document in the corner here. Now this bandage might spawn if you've only got like 1 or 2 bandages left. Yeah, so pick this up and then make your way back down. Make your way back outside the cave. And then go right. Now you want to be very careful here. Now keep away from there's an enemy in the tent on the right there. Keep away from him. And then when you get past this campfire, quickly juke to the right. Because there's a guy who almost always runs down that slope. And if you're in his path, he'll sort of give you a little cheeky swipe as he goes down with his sword. He'll just take a bit of damage. But if you quickly juke him behind the campfire, he'll walk straight past and he won't attack you. Yeah, they come near, crouch beneath the wall, grab the documents. When you crouch beneath the wall, just wait for that guy to go out, because sometimes he'll turn around and attack you if you're too quick. Yeah, grab that document, come back outside and then come in this house. Grab that document. Now you can either go out the doorway you came in, you have to wait for the guy to come in first, he won't attack you as long as you don't go too close, or try to crawl out this side. That's a bit awkward to do. For some reason it wasn't quite working. I was trying to damage myself in this fire, but for some reason this fire won't damage you, I don't know why. Yeah, this is again for the trophy for healing using 10 bandages. If you already have it, don't worry. Right, you're going to film these guys behind the fence. Yeah, film them. And then go left and climb up this path. And then climb up this ledge. And then sort of navigate along these ledges. And eventually you'll get kicked down. Right, once you get control back. Yeah, this fire don't damage you either for some reason. Now, up ahead is a guy with a crossbow. What I do, I come forward and I crouch beneath his tent. Wait for him to come near you. You want to try and make it so he goes around the left side. So wait until he goes around the left side. That's it. Then sprint through where he came from. Sprint through here. You want to sort of keep trying to go left. Yeah, try to follow the left wall. And you know if you're on the right track, you'll see a campfire up ahead. Go behind it and then squeeze through this little gap. And that will walk you to the school. Yeah, if you don't wait for that crossbow guy to walk behind the tent like so, his crossbow will normally hit you. So I just find that way best.
This way, Blake.
Yeah, come outside here, turn right, follow Jessica. Don't worry, that does not count as hiding in a closet. Luckily, yeah, follow her into this room. Use the computer. Yeah, read the email. Come outside, go left. Yep, and there'll be a door kind of hidden. There's a door over here. Come inside and then record Jessica up ahead. Yep, get that recording, guys. And then sprint along the corridor, go right, follow Jessica. Go right into this room. Then go left. And pick up this picture of Hangman. Yeah, go back outside to the corridor. Go right. Then left. And climb up here. Right, as soon as you climb out of this vent, there's going to be a little cutscene, guys. Which I've skipped. This will also get you a story trophy. For surviving the crucifixion. Yep, you'll get a trophy there, guys. Story 1. I'd already popped this, so I'll show you it in a second. On my PlayStation saved video. Yeah, it comes in quite useful sometimes. Them saved videos on the PlayStation. Probably not for the purposes they intended them to. I just mean for the from the perspective of a guide writer. Yeah, they come in quite useful sometimes. Or sometimes even when you're testing something, you can't quite recall what actions you did to get that trophy. Sometimes you can check that, and you can actually, it gives you a bit of a refresh of exactly what you did, and just reminds you. So once you get control back, or you can sometimes see something which you missed. So once you get control back, I normally come along here and start to crouch. Because if that enemy walks past up ahead, if he sees you, he will kill you. So crouch and make sure you stay crouched. If you make too much noise around this guy sleeping near a bonfire, a campfire, he'll wake up and kill you. So take a wide arc on the right. Do not go left. For some reason when I go around him on the left, he always gets up. So stay crouched, come around him on the right, take a wide arc, come inside this little tent, guys, and get the bandage. Yeah, once you get the bandage, use it to heal yourself.
Fuck. Oh, fuck, that hurts.
Once you've done so, again, quietly, and make sure you stay crouched. Yeah, come around him. Remember, go this way around. Do not go the other way, because like I said, when I've gone that way, it's normally made him wake up for some reason. Right, come up here. Now we're going to crouch beneath this log here. You can run straight past her, but obviously a bit more risk. So I always just go through this log. It's no worries, just takes like a few seconds longer. Yeah, go through this log. Then once you get out, just sprint ahead and climb up these next 2 ledges, and then you save for the time being. Yeah, follow the path. Jump over that branch. Keep coming along. And then drop down here, carefully. Yeah, there'll be an enemy up ahead here. So once you get to the, nearer the opening, you want to sort of, you can crawl. There's no need to rush anyway, because you've got to wait for him to move out of the way. You'll see his flashlight. Now eventually he'll walk over to the left and he'll stay there. So stay out of the way of his flashlight until he goes all the way to the left. You know, because obviously, like I say, you'll stop seeing his flashlight, move around. Yeah, he'll go and look in the cave on the left and he'll just stay there. Just don't run, because he might hear you. And you want to go into his house at the back. Yeah, it's just over there. Come in here and grab the bandage. And then once you get out, you can start running, so he's not going to catch up with you before you climb the ledge. Yeah, now come out, go left, down this slope. And then climb the bloodied ledge on the right. That's it. Carefully drop down there. Then make your way along this path and climb the fallen tree. And then drop in this water. Make sure your stamina's full before you drop in though, by the way. Now just wait where you are until you see light come around the corner. Once you see the light, submerge yourself. Now just wait. You will last long enough, don't worry, as long as you make sure your stamina's full. Yeah, now wait until the light turns off. It'll look like he's gone, but then it'll come back. So just make sure you're sure it's turned off. Just watch what he's doing to me. He'll trick you at one point. You'll think he's finished. Like now, he looked like he's finished, but he's not. He'll come back. So make sure you're ready. And yeah, there you go. Once you see light, it'll just like suddenly turn off. That's it. You'll start walking away to the left. You're going to re-emerge yourself, or surface, whatever you want to call it. And you're carefully going to come out to the right. Just don't make too much noise. So make sure you just walk, don't run. Right, come this house. Do not take the camcorder just yet, guys, because it starts a cutscene. Yeah, pick up the bandage. And go back outside. Now we're going to damage ourselves twice and heal ourselves twice. This is for the trophy for healing 10 times. If you already have it, do not worry, guys. You can keep them. Well, it might not even be there anyway, the bandages. Yeah, I'm just going to heal myself twice because I got 2 bandages. And then come in here, guys, back in here and pick up the camcorder. Picking this up will warp you back to the school. So turn right and go through this corridor, which is open. Yeah, then you go left in this corridor. Basically follow him. Yeah, go left and then right. Right, this dark room at the end, this dark corridor from earlier where we've got recording. You want to go backwards down here. I am actually going backwards, if you can't tell. I'm going down the corridor backwards. Now, as soon as you hear the door open and slam, quickly start sprinting forwards. Go left and then right in here and enter this door. Once you get inside here, you can film this wall. Yeah, that guy will kill you if he catch up with you. So make sure you know the path. Remember, go backwards down that dark corridor. As soon as you hear the door slam or open, sprint forwards, left, right, and then into that room there. That normally despawn him. And then you're going to come back down this dark corridor, enter the room where we came from, and use the computer. Sorry, the telephone.
Hello? Hello? Oh, thank God you're alive. I need you to stay calm. We're going to get you help.
Yeah, parts of that monster quite annoying. If he catches you, it's basically instant game over.
Where you can remember the taste of her kiss when you felt her neck break.
And there's a part with him later. You've literally got about 2 seconds to spare, and if you just make one little mistake, actually, I do make one mistake and I still manage. But pretty much, if you make a mistake, you're dead. Like, if you get stuck for like half a second, you're dead. Yeah, now come out, go left. Left again, guys. Yep, he's going to spawn there. Left again. You'll see Jessica up ahead. And then go in the locker where you saw her go into. That's it, and you escaped him for now. Right, you got a nice fun bit here. Now, pick this document. This should be document, not recording, just a documents. This is document number 40. I know it says a different number on there because chronologically it counts your recordings and your documents. But that's the 40th document. And picking that up, you should have got this trophy, guys, Bible study. If you're going for all the documents in this run, or all the collectibles, and you didn't pop that trophy, then you've missed one somewhere. Yeah, so pick that up. Right, now follow my instructions here. Now open, wait for the arrow to come. Stay close to the wall and then pick up this bandage. Do not go for the bandage straight away, otherwise the arrow, which landed near the bandage, will hit you. Wait for the arrow to land near the bandage, then grab the bandage. Jump out the window, then make your way around the woods, guys, in a sort of anti-clockwise manner, but follow the right wall. And eventually, you'll come to this third house. Yeah, third house. Jump in the back window, come inside, lock the latch on the far door. Yep, and then make sure he gets your attention through this window. The reason you lock your latch on that door is so he comes in the door furthest away from you, and he gives you time to jump out the window. So make sure he's got your attention, or you've got his, and then I wait for him to come in. I make sure I've seen him. Don't just wait near the window and as soon as you hear the sound jump out, because sometimes he can shoot you as you go around the shimmy. Wait for him to come in, make sure you get eyes on him, then quickly jump out the window. Go past the barbed wire. You basically, when you jump out the window, guys, you take a right, go past the barbed wire, straight to shimmy, and start shimmy across. Yeah, you should be able to do that in time. Like I say, if you jump out the window, as soon as you hear him come through the door, he normally goes straight back out and he can shoot you just as you start shimmy. You can be shot on that shimmy. I stopped there for quite a few seconds at one time, just to find out, yeah, you can be shot there. Right, so once you get across here, you want to sprint across it. Yeah, sprint across that branch. Now carefully hide behind obstacles as you make your way along. Bait and arrow, because he doesn't fire rapidly, he'll normally fire, pause for 2 seconds, fire, pause for 2 seconds, but only fire when he's seen you. But if he's not fired for a while, he'll be ready, and as soon as he's seen you, he will fire and it might hit you. So just carefully make your way. Right, that's it. Always wait for him to fire an arrow before you move. Over to this rock, hide here. That's it, and then go. Because I've been hit by that arrow before. When I've just been past that first part almost, and then I've been hit by an arrow in the back. Yeah, but I used to sprint through that bit, but I've died there a few times just for sprinting through it. So it's best to just play it safe and hide behind things. So you're going to make your way to that tree next. You will not get to the far rock in time. You might do if you're lucky, but you run the risk of getting hit. So just go to this tree, wait for the arrow to come, and then to this one. Now normally when you get past that rock, he stops firing at you, as long as there's no arrow in progress. Yeah, jump up here, guys, and pick up that bandage. Now when you get down here, it's going to be a QTE. If you've got the no fail QTEs turned on, you can just leave this and eventually you'll complete it without dying, or you can just do it yourself to finish it quicker. Now as soon as you get control back, sprint forward. Yeah, if you're unlucky, you might get hit. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure I sprinted forward as quick as I could there, and I still got hit there. Just don't get stuck on anything. There are a few cactus around, so be careful you don't run into one, because it'll knock you back slightly, and then you could get hit, because he's chasing you. And slide down this gap, guys, and you're going to get buried. Another cutscene I forgot to skip. Yeah, escape from the coffin. Luckily, they aren't very good at burying people. So escape from the coffin. Now, once you get control back, turn about 90 degrees right. Well, about 45/90 degrees right. Somewhere between there. And then go forward about 10 steps and you'll find a document. Yeah, so once you get control back, the way you're facing, turn about 45 to 90 degrees right. Go forward about 10 steps. And be document beside that guy in the coffin. Right, turn around, go back to where you dug yourself out. Walk straight past it in a straight line. And straight opposite should be the barbed wire where you got a trap, guys. Film that for recording. Right, now this next bit, you need to run to the far end, but it's going to be some of them monkey type enemies chasing you. Now run forward, but stay to the left wall, and you'll see them. So look out for them. You'll normally see one coming on your right. You can go left to dodge him, and then there'll be some coming on your left. You want to run right around them, like so, and then crawl beneath the fence. So again, just run straight forward, but follow the left wall. You'll see a monkey on your right, but you can go left to dodge him. And then after that one, you want to go right to dodge the ones which come on the left. There'll be two which come on the left. And then once you crawl through the fence, pick that document, guys. And I'm going to damage myself on this fire. And then heal up. Yeah, I'm going to do it twice. That should put me a trophy there. We will get more later. So if you try and get it now and you didn't quite get it, don't worry. There will be more later, more chances. There we go, guys. Heal the sick. So that's for heat use in 10 bandages. I think it all has to be done in one save. Right, then you're going to keep following the path. Now you're going to film this hanging man ahead. And the enemy celebrating below him. Yeah, playing a real life version of Hangman, these guys. So yeah, film them. And you should have got a trophy there, guys, for completing 30 recordings. Yep, so that's your 30th recording. Filming that guy. The road to Damascus. Right, so I think I'm all caught up now with my trophies. Now, any of you going forwards, I haven't got yet on this account anyway. Now, climb up here. Now, this is a very annoying jump. If you mess this up, apologies. This is like a massive FU from the developers. So, slide down here. Now, carefully jump to this window. Now, you need to make sure you're in the middle of the window. If you're to the left or to the right, you likely won't make it. Yep, I know. That's a very tight jump. It's not so much length, it's just getting it lined up perfectly. Sometimes it can look like you are, but then you jump and you realise, oh, dope, you're not. Right, so here, you're just going to recover your stamina first. So wait a moment. That's it. Once you recover your stamina, now you need to be very quick here. Sprint up to here, right past that guy, along here, take the same path as me, otherwise you might get caught in something. Now, when you see a campfire, go left up the slope, and press square. And unattach that rope, guys. Unfortunately, we can't save him anymore. It's been too long. But we can grab the rope. Now, this bit's quite RNG. This is one of the bits I hate. Hopefully, you just want to keep doing this. And just so you can, I guess you can react if things do go wrong. So you know how to react. Yeah, come straight down here, pick the rope. Yeah, sometimes a guy might have followed you to that slope. Now, as soon as you grab the rope, jump through this window, open the door. Normally, when you go in that door, that house, and then come outside, the crossbow guy would have turned around. I get his attention, so he starts walking back towards you. And then run around this house and crawl through this log. Because normally what will happen, because you get that guy's attention, he goes back down there, and he sometimes takes a few enemies with him. And you just got to sprint for this window now, guys. Try to zigzag on your way there, so the guy just shoot at you with a crossbow. It misses. Yeah, little cutscene now. Yeah, that bit's very RNG based. That's probably one of the worst bit, guys, when it comes to RNG. That's the only bit where I sort of haven't got a consistent strategy for. I spent hours on that trying to like glitch out the enemies, despawn them and such. You can't do it there. The enemies are always sort of roaming around. You have to be quick to get to the rope, because that first guy, he goes to knock on somebody's door. But you unattach the rope first, and like I say, if you're unlucky, somebody might have followed you near the slope. So when you go down to pick up the rope, he might be there waiting for you. But if he is there, you can sort of run around him. He might attack you and damage you once, but you can take normally 2 hits. You get a trophy there, guys. Story trophy, be thou clean. And then record the crossbow enemy, which has died just on your right there when you get control back. After the little cutscene. Yeah, film him for recording, guys. And then crawl forwards to reach the rooftop. Yeah, and then once you got the rope, you go left around the tree. You jump in the window of that house. And you can't run straight to crossbow enemy, because normally he'll be facing you and shooting. But if you go in the house, it normally makes him turn around. And then you go out the door, and you get his attention, so he walks back after you. And then you go around the left side of the house. And I crawled through a log, but you can just sprint straight for the exit if you want to. That's another way. To be honest, I think that's what I normally do anyway. Crawling through that leg was on my old strategy, and I think I just forgot there. But everything else was the same. Yeah, after getting his attention, making him turn around, and then you running around the left, you might just want to sprint straight for the exit, zigzag on the way there, so you avoid the enemies at the same time. But yeah, anyway, we're here now, guys. So when you come down here, just carefully come down until you see the enemy. And there he is. Now go back up the steps, and once you get to the railing, jump over it. Yeah, the back railing. And then drop down. That's it. He should have spawned near the top of that point. Yeah, he despawns near the top when you get close to it. And then sprint down the bottom, all the way to the bottom of the steps. Go behind the steps, and take the door to the playground. And then come through this trapdoor. Climb down the ladder. Now there's going to be another enemy to run from in a minute. Now I almost got killed here. Now open this door. As soon as you open the door, go through and go left. Sprint to the end, and you climb a ladder at the end, guys. Be very quick, it's right behind you. Climb this ladder here. I thought I was climbing it, but I wasn't. But luckily, I didn't take that long. But yeah, climb the ladder, get in that trapdoor, and now he's not going to chase you anymore. Right, pick up the bandage on the shelf on the far end. Go right into the canteen. And pick up the document on the table. That's it. And then film the picture on the wall. Yeah, film that picture. That's not a proper document. Sorry, it's more like just a story thing you have to pick up to progress it. It's not like a document which counts or anything in your collectible list.
Jessica!
Come here.
Jess!
Right, so in this dark room, do not use your night vision, guys. There's no need to. Do not use it. Yeah, right now, that battery you've got left, that's your whole battery for the rest of the game.
Jessica!
So you need to conserve that. And when I get the last trophy, when I complete difficulty, that battery is 2 bars. So you can see just how tight the battery is. And I use my battery where it's needed. So if you're using your night vision when I'm not, it's likely you might run out. But like I say, I do have 2 tiny bars left at the end. So you got a little bit to play with, but not much. Anyway, yeah. So here, guys, use your microphone. I need to keep moving your way towards Jessica. Don't run, just walk. And you just turn your camera until you see the audio spike. And then you know you're on the right track, and then walk forward. Once the audio drops down again, you need to move your camera until it spikes again, and then start walking forward. And just keep doing that, and eventually you'll find her playing the games, pretending to hang herself. And then you get control back in the lake. Yeah, when you get control back, I think you have to turn... Do you have to turn around here? Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, when you get control back, turn around, do a 180. And then you see this light. And then just crawl to the end. Yeah, so just make your way down to the lake.
Okay, get to the other side of the lake.
Yeah, what I do... Even though we're doing the same mode, guys, you still get chapter select after completing the game. So if there's no saves,
Okay.
when you complete the game, you can still jump on any chapter. Yeah, you want to film a lake. Yeah, that's it, get a recording. So what I do in my, once I've completed it, there's a trophy for crawling for 500 meters and for submerging yourself for 10 minutes. Pretty much both of them, you know, the crawling one takes about 10 minutes as well. Yeah, right now, guys, we're going to crawl beneath this house. You need to make sure you're crawling. The reason I couldn't move then is because I was crouched. Make sure you're crawling and then enter this house via the hole in the bottom. Grab the document, guys, and then open the door via the latch. And then follow the left wall around the lake to another document. Just be careful when you're in the lake. If you're in it for too long, a monster will get you. So just be careful. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, the crawling. Yeah, at the end, after completing the game, I load up the chapter, the lake, and that starts you in this. That starts you in here in that cave. Then I just crawl down to the lake. I crawl for another like 8 minutes or so, and then that trophy pops, and I go submerge myself in the water, and eventually we'll get that trophy. So that's where I pop these two. I just reload this chapter and get them trophies here. Right, yeah, so carefully make your way along here, guys. Near that sort of shipwrecked little boat, you'll find a document just up the slope from it. Pick that document and then make your way back. Yeah, you'll hear the music change when you go in the water. It doesn't seem to happen near the shore, only sort of around the... If you go too deep or around the outside on the left like this. Yeah, that music means the monster's sort of coming towards you, so do not stay in the water for too long, guys. Right, once you've got a document, make your way back round to where you came down. And you're going to go in the firehouse. There's no enemies for a good few minutes, so you don't need to worry too much about your stamina for the time being. Yeah, go in this house and then jump out the rear window. Follow these steps up and up onto the sort of upper platforms. Now when you get to the overhanging platform, you want to film the tower ahead. Yeah, that's the mines. Yeah, film it. At the same time you can recover stamina. So it works out quite well actually. Them two, they sync pretty well together, don't they? Recover your stamina and get recording at the same time. Right, carry on to the top, guys. You'll need stamina for this bit, so you need to run and jump. If you don't jump, you can die. I have just dropped down there before I died. I learned the hard way. Right, come down the slope. Down here, you will see some... Well, I'm done with enemies or friendlies. They'll run away. Just carry on down. And see this house on the left, this first house. We're going to go inside by the front door. Don't worry, nobody's at home, so you can, and they've left the door open, so you can just wander in. Yeah, so come around to the front door, go inside, and grab a document from the table. Right, once you've done so, come over here, and there'll be help on the beach, spelled out in rocks. Help or yelp, something like that. Yeah, record it, and they've got the slope just behind it. There'll be a slope, and it'll lead to a small sort of crawl space. I'm not going to use my night vision because you can see it, and you can see a crawl space if your brightness is turned high enough. Go inside, grab the document at the end. That's this one here. Turn around, and then leave it and go back to shoreline. Yeah, I wish it didn't turn on your night vision automatically when you picked up a document. Very, very annoying that. It wastes quite a lot of usage, that does, if I'm honest. Right, now we're going to board the raft, guys.
Raft.
So you got a long sequence now. I'm not quite sure what to do with this. It's more or less linear. I mean, you're going to sail across here. You know the towers in the distance where we filmed earlier. You're basically sailing towards them towers. But you will get seen eventually. Just keep sailing. Eventually you'll go through the frog. And I'm just going to cut this out a little bit, guys. So go towards the towers. And there'll be a little scene in a second. So eventually, as you sail towards the tower, it'll get really foggy. And then a tentacle will jump out and try to grab you. And then just after that, guys, get your camcorder ready. Because a load of dead fish are going to rise up. And you don't have long to do this. So straight after the tentacle grabs you, pull out your camera. Stay where you are and film the dead fish. And then wait for the tsunami to hit. Yeah, this will always happen. Once that tentacle grabs you, this sequence of events will all happen in order. So tsunami next. This is why you got to film the dead fish quick before tsunami comes. Right, you're going to get knocked off. Right, now quickly swim back to your raft. If you're not quick enough, you'll die. So yeah, quickly swim back to your raft. You'll get grabbed again by the tentacle guy. Right, kick off him. And then continue swimming back to your raft. And then spam square to get on it. That's it. Once you're back on board, guys. Now just keep making your way towards the tower. And I'll come back if there's anything important you need to know. Yeah, so just keep making your way towards the tower. Like I say, it's very, very linear path. You can't go wrong here. And I know it's very slow moving on the raft. Yeah, eventually you'll get stuck on this rock. This is still related. It's meant to happen. Now you can't actually try and dislodge, but you won't actually dislodge until the enemies start moving their way towards you, like so. So if you just keep spamming square as soon as it appears, you'll be hitting it for ages, but you won't actually dislodge until you spam it when the enemies are moving towards you. Yep, and they keep heading forward, guys, until you see a burning body get thrown off a cliff.
Those are the ones.
So once a burning body gets thrown off, you want to film all the bodies that are floating in the river, guys. Yeah, film all these bodies which are floating beneath where the body is thrown off. That's it. And then make your way left around these. If you try to go through the middle, you seem to get stuck on them. So go left around these bodies and then just keep going forward, guys. And eventually your raft will break and you'll climb out onto land. At which point I'll come back. Again, just a linear path to follow, guys. Yeah, so once your raft breaks and you'll climb out on land, you're going to go left and you'll find a document here, guys, just before a log. Yeah, so it's a document just to your left where you climb out. Once you've got a document, turn around and you want to go up the slope. This is sort of near to the right of where you climbed out. Yeah, go up the slope and then there'll be a shimmy. Yeah, so don't run off the ledge, there'll be a shimmy. Yeah, there's your raft down there. It didn't break after all. Yes, go along the shimmy and you want to film this sort of ritual site. Yes, so film this for a recording. And if you still need to heal yourself for healing 10 times with bandages, you can damage yourself on this campfire. Just make sure you check how many bandages you have first. Yes, you can damage yourself on this campfire if you need to. And then push down this log, this tree. Yeah, if you need, there's sometimes a bandage over here, by the way, on the right. So you go across this and there might be a bandage on the right. If you're low. Yeah, so once you're ready, push it down, guys, and carefully go across. Do not fall in, guys, you don't have your armbands on. Yeah, so that bandage might be there, it might not. But yeah, you want to come left down here next. And get back in your raft, guys. Now, once back in your raft, again, just follow the linear path until it breaks. Until it properly breaks. But I'll be back then, because there's a very intense scene coming up. Right, as you approach the mine in the distance, guys, your raft is going to properly break. Now, as soon as it breaks, head forwards. Just sprint forward. Watch out for the enemies on your left or right. Do not run into them. If you see any, obviously move around them. But yeah, sprint forwards. That's it. Eventually, you'll get grabbed. Now, as soon as you get control back, you want to just hold back, but you want to turn around as you're holding back, so you're facing it away, because the enemy is literally right in front of you as you get control back. So hold back, turn around, and then start running the opposite way to the enemy. Turn your night vision on occasionally so you see where you're going. Use the lines on the floor of the swimming pool so you know you'll run into the back. Obviously, you don't want to be running to the side. And then as you're running away, keep spamming X, and eventually you'll climb out on the far end. As long as you keep spamming X and your camera is sort of aimed at the normal height, you should climb out automatically that way. And then once you climb out, you're safe. So once you climb out, go clockwise, around the pool. Enter the first change room on your left and film the bloody shower. Open that door, turn around, come back outside, and you'll see Jessica. Run to the left. Then enter the next changing room on your left. Come in here, run to the back. Yep, go left, up these steps. Right, as soon as you get in this corridor, guys, go right. If you go left, the enemy's going to be on the left. So go right straight away. Be very quick, sprint to the end, and open this door. And that will despawn him. Open that door quickly. That's it. Don't worry, he's despawning, he's not chasing you. That's it, he's despawned. So yeah, as soon as you get in this corridor, go right. If you make a mistake and go left by accident, he's probably going to catch you by the time you recover and start running in the correct direction. He'll probably catch up to you, just because that small delay. So yeah, now we're going to make our way back along here. We're going to get a trophy in a second for sliding. Is it for sliding? I'm not sure if it's time based or length based. Like 200 meters or 6 seconds. But yeah, sprint around here and blood will start coming from the sprinklers. Now you need to slide here and you'll get a trophy for sliding called blood slide or something. You need to keep doing this until you get a trophy. Don't worry, the enemy is not chasing you. Just let Jessica scream in agony. She can hold on a bit longer. I've taken worse pain when I was getting crucified.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Eventually, guys, yeah, just keep trying to do it. Obviously, the faster you're running, the more you should slide for. It's a bit finicky. I mean, sometimes I can do this first time. And other times I've just got to keep, it takes me a bit longer, like this time here. And there we go, slip and slide. Yep, perform a 12 meter blood slide. Did I say 200? Yeah, perform a 12 meter blood slide. Right, carry on to the end. Go in the room on the left, guys. Climb a ladder. And enter the mine. Yep, enter the mine. So we're going to go outside and we're going to film the blood rain. Yeah, get a recording of that. Something to show the kids. That's it, film the blood rain, guys. That'll be a recording. Right, then go on to the main path. Then go left, follow the track into the mine. You'll get a trophy, Golgotha. That's reaching the mine facility. Sort of like the final area, this. Right, go right to the far end. Up the steps, go in the door. Enter this door here. Now, when you get through this door, take a sharp right. A 90-degree turn right. It looks like it's nothing there, but it's actually a hidden path going around the back here. And it leads to a document. This one's very easy to miss, because it is kind of hidden. Yeah, pick that document. Then turn around and go back to the main path. That's it, now go in this door. Either jump over them or go around the back here. Up the steps. And you're going to get a little cutscene in a second. With a bloodied man. So carefully traverse along those beams. Around here, I'm just using my night vision occasionally. Just so I can see where I'm going. There's a door here you'll need to go through. Yeah, eventually there'll be a door you need to open. Once you go through the door, go left and then right. And once you reach the illuminated area, this guy will ambush you.
To get her back before the enemy cracks her womb. But they...
Wait, Lynn? Have you seen her?
They killed us. The lucky ones they killed. Get out. We have to leave. We have to go.
Clearly delusional. Right, once you get control back, you'll be facing... I'm not sure if it's the direction you're facing when you went into it and trigger that cutscene. I'm not quite sure. But just look around, you should see this sort of shimmy nearby. Go through the shimmy and you'll spawn in the school. Right, turn around, enter the store on the right, then get into the door straight ahead and you'll enter the computer room. Come in here and look at the search history on the priest's computer. Is it Jessica 82 or something? Right, so once you use that computer, use the computer at the back. And once you can leave, Blake against a machine. Right, once your computers start going mad, you're going to film them. Yeah, it looks like they're all panicking. Yeah, film them, guys, and then go out this door on the right. And then go right in the corridor and follow it all the way around. Yeah, that door's locked. You got to follow it all the way around. Basically, just get to the other side of that small single door. You go through this door, which has been propped open by the bin. Carry on to the end of the seated area. Go right. Now, when you get to the bottom of these steps, the monster's going to spawn. So go down backwards and make sure your stamina has recovered. So just wait a moment for your stamina to recover. Yeah, so go down backwards. As soon as you hear Jessica scream, start running forwards. There you go. That's your sign to boot it. Yeah, so in the corridor, go left. Now just keep running around and eventually you'll get grabbed by the massive tongue. And you'll get control back here. Now jump out, go right and come into this building. It's going to be chasing in a second. Right, in this room, take the path on the far right. Here, it'll lead you to a document. Do not go through any crawl spaces yet, you'll see why in a second. Yeah, grab that grab the document. Right, now, once you've got a document, go through this crawl space and once the enemy spawns, move back. Start moving back. He normally spawns when you've gone probably about halfway through a crawl space. So you know after that point, start moving back and you should see him spawn ahead. Now as soon as you see him, or you know he's about to spawn, back out and then come down here behind this door, guys. Make sure you do this quickly, otherwise this might not work this way. That guy crawling out might get you too quick. So straight around here and wait near this door. Now eventually an enemy will bash through that door. Now as soon as he bashes through, go in. Take a left and up the steps. When you come up the steps, keep an eye out for a gap on the right in the wall. There you go, this gap. Go through there. Go through that little shimmy. And now follow the linear path now. Yeah, up these steps. Your stamina should last you for until you get to the end of this. Pretty much. Yeah, always jump over any obstacles which are in your way. Pass a wheel. Almost there, guys. Jump over the bodies. And pass all them sort of wooden beams. They'll fall down behind you again. Very convenient again. Right, push the cabinet out of the way quickly before the enemies come in the window. And then climb out this window to be back in the school. Yeah, funny way to break a window, like shoulder barging it. Yeah, shimmy all the way to the right. And then climb up into this classroom. Right, once inside, you want to take the exit on the right. And then go left in the corridor. And film the hanging bodies ahead for a recording. Yeah, film all these doppelgangers of Jessica. And then once you've filmed all them, you want to go right. Yeah, go right and then take a left in the corridor. Take a left and then just make your way to the end. Yep, left again. Then right. And then see the monster behind the doorway ahead. You're going to take a right just before that double door. You'll come into here. And then take this corner door. Yeah, once near you want to go left and over to this door over here. Now this door will close on you. You need to turn around and look at the bright light for a few seconds. And then look back and it should open. If not, just look back at bright light, then look back again. And there you go, it's open. Right, go inside and enter the library at the end. Now, be careful here. Now, the monster will spawn ahead, but he will despawn after a few seconds. Just don't go too close. He will, if you run straight at him, he will kill you. And you're going to enter the bookcase nearest to him. And you're going to follow the left side. If you follow the left side of the books, it'll always take you to the right place. Yes, always follow the left side. And eventually, guys, it'll lead you to a table with a battery on it. Should do. I mean, there might not be a battery there, depends. But yeah, eventually, and you'll see that once you see the enemy in the light up ahead, run back, and you would have passed this on the way there. This sort of single bookcase, and you want to bait him around the bookcase. So you need to save quite a bit of battery for this. And then go back to where it was, where the light was, and climb up into the roof space. Yeah, that bit, the order of the books is not random, guys. There's always a fixed sort of arrangement. So you want to just try and get used to that, like I say. If you go closer to the enemy when he first spawns, like I say, he will despawn, and enter the left bookcase nearest to him, and then just keep to the wall on the left, and eventually it'll lead you around to there. And then once you hop off on the end, go right, you'll find this bright light, make your way to it, then when you get close, turn around, and when you get sort of to like the third pillar, to the bright light, you'll hear the enemy spawn and Jessica scream. When that happens, sprint forward, follow Jessica to the left, all the way to the back wall, and then follow that to the left, guys, and shimmy along, and it'll warp you back to the mine. Right, when you spawn in, you've got to move that little trolley, guys, and use it to jump over. Now, to make sure you don't hang around here, because if you take too long, enemies will start to drop in. Yes, be very, very careful. Yeah, you want to crouch beneath there. And there will be a file in a second. You make your way around here, through the shimmy between the shelves. Right, around here and crouch beneath there. Now after the shimmy and crouching beneath that, take the path on the left, and there'll be a document just on the floor around the right in the corner. Then make your way back, like I say, be quick here, because the enemy's going to drop in. Yeah, open that gate. Right, then coming in, grab the trolley, move it into this wall on the sort of left here, and then quickly climb on it, guys, and jump over. Because normally when you move this into place, that's about a time when the enemy's going to drop in. That's it. Jump over there. Go left. And now keep following the path now, and eventually it'll lead you out. Yeah, follow this path all the way around. Yeah, watch out for these beams. Do not want to fall down. And eventually you'll fall down here, guys. Right, as soon as you get control back, this is very important. Spin around straight away. Come along here in the corridor. You've got to be very quick here, guys. This bit's very, very tricky. If you get slowed down on anything, you're probably dead. Now, what I like to do, when I come in the toilet, quickly close the door behind you. Just gives you a little bit longer. See, I mess up there. I missed the prompt, but I still managed to do it in time. Yeah, close the door. Then quickly crouch beneath the lavatories and crawl between them. That's all you got to do to despawn him. Sprint in the toilets and crouch beneath the toilets, the actual lavatories, but you have to crawl beneath a few of them. Then that'll despawn him. The reason I close the door behind him is it just gives you a few more seconds, because otherwise, as soon as you crouch, it's almost right behind you. But if you close the door, it just gives you a bit longer to crouch. I mean, I missed the door to begin with, and I still had time. So yeah, just be very careful with that. And then what you do then, once you despawned, you run back to where you spawned from, enter that doorway. And be careful with your lights. Yeah, there's no enemy chasing here, so you don't need to worry. And then you make your way along here, guys. Enter this room on the right. Like I say, I've got other instructions on my text guides. I sometimes find it hard to see where I'm going. And then once you spawn back here, shimmy across. And carefully jump across. I'm not sure if you can mess up that jump. I mean, I always just shimmy across and then just hold forward and press jump. Now up here, I actually get hit here, so I got very, very close. Yeah, 2 hits and you're dead. I mean, it's 5-1 hit normally, but 2 and you're dead. So you push it out of the way and then you slide down. Now, as soon as you get control back, you need to turn around, sprint up here, take this gap on the furthest gap on the right, up here, crouch beneath it. Yeah, I got hit there. Sometimes I won't and sometimes I do. Now, quickly crouch up here, make sure you're still sprinting. You can still move fast, even when you're crawling, by the way. Up here, climb that ledge and keep going up. Do not heal. If you're trying to heal, guys, you're going to die. Just keep crawling forward. All you got to do is get up this slope here and you are safe. You'll close the door behind you and then you're free to heal. That's it. Lock it down. And you're safe, guys, for the time being. So when you get up here, there'll be 2 bandages on these wooden beams. Yeah, 2 bandages in there if you need them. Right, as soon as you press this lever, that elevator on the right there is going to open and enemies are going to come out. So what I do, pull the lever and then come over here to the end. Make sure you got full stamina before doing this, by the way. That's it. As soon as that gondola smashes through that gate, all the enemies are going to come out of the elevator. So you need sprint heads. You need to get behind him. That's why you need to go this way. Over there, slide beneath this, jump over that, up these steps. Now your stamina will likely run out just near the end of this, but you can always just get by, just get enough to to do it. All the way up here, around here, slide beneath there, jump over that gap. If you don't jump, you're gonna take a second or 2 to recover from the fall. So jump, and then drag yourself to the end here, drop down. And then run back to where the elevator was. That's it. And then we're heading deep into the mine. There you go. Just get inside there and then the cutscene will begin automatically. Yeah, there are the files and documents I've got so
Nothing
far.
matters but Lynn. I can still save her. Jess, Lynn. Her name is Lynn.
Yes, elevator will break in a second and you have to climb out. When you climb under it, just don't hang around because the elevator will fall on you if you're not quick enough. The mines ain't too bad if I'm honest. The thing about the mines is you're worried about running out of battery because it's very dark down here, as you can imagine, and there's a few parts where the hitboxes of the obstacles can mess things up. There's one part where you have to crawl through and I've got stuck on nothing like twice before and I've got killed. And I've literally don't know what I'm stuck on. I'm just stuck, can't move forward, and then the enemies catch up to you. But yeah, hopefully that don't happen. But I'll let you know about it and you can try and, I'll give you a way to try and recover if it does happen to you. But anyway, once the elevator stops guys, climb out the front, come around it, crouch beneath the back, you drop down beneath it and then quickly jump over there guys before it falls down. Yeah, then turn around and film it for a recording. Right, yeah, this is why I paused the game for about 3 hours. Yeah, I paused the game there for about 3 hours. Right, we're going to carry on through here, guys. Yeah, I did all that up to here. I did all that with no pauses, just sort of memorised all. Right, through here next. Now you'll see that monster run to the left. You want to go left because there's a document. Now, to be very careful because there's a thin platform. If you're too far left, you're going to fall off it. Can you see that? Yeah, so careful going across that platform. You do not want to fall off. Yeah, pick up that document. And then make your way back. Again, just be very careful you do not fall off the small platform. Then when you get past it, you're sort of free to move a bit more. And then get to this water at the end. Swim beneath the debris. And once you pass there, carry on forward guys, then take the next door on your left and climb down this ladder.
You're not evil, Blake. Just confused.
Right, you're going to sprint forward. Don't worry about that guy. It's just an illusion. Your mind is deceiving you. Yeah, take a right where them rocks start falling down and then film these sort of bodies on the right here. And then carry on down this dark passage and then take a left and you'll find a crawl space on your left guys. Go for this crawl space. Now I've actually glitched out the map in this crawl space once. I don't know how it happened. Was it this crawl space? Yeah, no, it was a different one actually. Yeah, go through there guys and there'll be a handprints on the wall somewhere. I've lost track of them. Yeah, so I'm wasting my battery here. Yeah, it's handprints on the wall. Oh, here we go. No, I still lost. Oh, there he is. Yeah, so quite tricky to find that bit. But yeah, go down there, climb off. Now this bit can be very tricky, so be careful. Open this door, open the latch. Now it's going to be an enemy here. Wait for him to go on. He will not turn around as long as you don't go too close. Just wait for him to move on. He'll go in the door on the left and he'll close it behind him. Then you're free to run. Now you want to open this door on the right. Open that door. You're going to find out why very soon. Make sure that door on the right is open. And then carry on following the path, guys. Now carefully don't sprint too far forward because eventually you'll pass a trigger point which will spawn an enemy. Now here, carefully move forward to film these. Don't go too far forward, otherwise you're going to film an enemy. It's literally like 1 or 2 steps after the recording trigger. It's where the enemy triggers. So once you've got recording, turn around and be ready. Now as soon as you hear the monster spawn, sprint ahead. You'll hear the music change slightly. Sprint ahead. Now be ready to go straight in that door on the left. And there it is. Now go through the door about 4 steps. So you're about here. Just past the door. That's it. When you do that, he's de-aggro for some reason. Then you'll go back in, make sure you got his attention. Then once he's chasing you, come back into where we first dropped in. Close the door behind you and lock the latch. And then tuck in here, wait for him to bash through. And then go through behind him, guys, and sprint ahead where he came from. And then when you get up here, guys, he'll despawn. Yeah, first, what will happen if you run straight in that far room, he will de-aggro to that middle part like he did then. And an enemy will spawn in the far room with you. So then you won't be able to get past because that enemy will be blocking the way. That's why you have to juke into that room first. And I don't know why he doesn't follow you through the door. He just doesn't. He doesn't follow you through there. Yeah, just pull that minecart. Oh yeah, and by the way, if you're on Steam, you have to film that them babies in that cart for a recording. Yeah, if you're playing on Steam or maybe Xbox, film them babies in the minecart for a recording. Yeah, then put it out of the way, crouch beneath it. Carry on across that fire, pass the fire, find the documents. Yeah, then go back to the fire, guys, and take a left. Yep. Sorry, back to that enemy, guys. Yeah, you just go in there. Yeah, this is a cave. I actually fell out the map once in this cave. I'm not sure if it's too slow. Just make sure you don't hang around in this cave. Maybe the rocks fell on me. I'm not quite sure. But I didn't know what happened. And when I turned the camera on, my legs were just floating. And then I just died. So, yes, be very careful in this crawl space. Yeah, I think that first enemy which chased you in that previous tunnel, I think he's supposed to de-aggro when you go into one of the side rooms. When you go into one of the side rooms, he automatically stops chasing for some reason and de-aggros. That's why you have to de-aggro him and then go back and get his attention and then lure him into that far room. Because otherwise, he'll be blocking your way and an enemy will spawn in the far room instead. That's why you have to do it that way. Anyway, guys, so come down here. I can't quite tell where I'm going. Oh yeah, you just keep going down the steps there after going through a crawl space and it'll eventually lead you to this door. You don't need a light, just keep going down the steps. And once you find these 2 lovebirds, you died together. Film them, record them. Yeah, record them with no clothes on. And then carry on past them into this cave. Little shimmy space there. And then just carry on along this cave. You shouldn't need your light here, because you'll see that light ahead. And then drop down here, guys, and there'll be a little cutscene, which I've skipped. So as soon as you get control back, the enemies will start to chase you. Just sprint ahead, guys, and jump this gap. And the enemies will not follow you down there. Yeah, once you jump that gap, that's it, they will not follow you. And then follow the path. Yeah, once you reach a mesh fence, take a left. And then take a right at the light. Take a right at the light. Yep. And then once the rocks fall down, you need to shimmy past the rocks. Yeah, don't worry, they have not blocked your way. You've got to shimmy past them on the left. Right, once you shimmy past them. Yep, carry on. Take a left in here. You'll find a like flooded tunnel now. Now, there's going to be an enemy in here. One enemy searching for you. So what I do, follow the left wall, if you can. I'm just worried about my light. Yeah, follow the left wall. And eventually, you'll sort of kind of reach this wall. It's hard to describe this part, but you're sort of aiming for this power switch in the sort of far left corner. And then once you hit the flower switch, turn around, you'll see the light. Yeah, that light is straight opposite that light, the power switch. Now you want to wait until you see the light coming. That's the enemy. And when you see the light coming, you want to submerge yourself. And then walk down here. Try not to walk into that light, it'll break. Yes, walk around it. Yeah, carry on down here and you'll find a second switch. It's normally on that wooden partition there. Yeah, you can always, in the dark, you see a power switch. So yeah, pull that down. Now it's both power switches done. Now it's got to wait now. So now it's going to wait for the enemy to come back through. And then wait for him to do a lap and then go back through again. Then we're going to go through behind him. And then we'll wait till he's going back. And then we'll go through and progress. Yeah, this bit's I mean, it's not really that difficult really. You just got to make sure he doesn't see you, of course. You can submerge yourself in the water. You should see his light when he's coming like so. And then submerge yourself again. You can just last long enough in the water here. As long as you don't submerge too early, you can survive in the water long enough, you know, for him to turn around and go back. Just make sure you're not too close to his path. If you're too close to his path, he will come over to investigate and he'll see you. So yeah, that's why. Normally, if you stood near his power switch, you're normally far enough away. That's it, he'll go back. He's going to go through behind him. Obviously, don't get too close. You're near the end now, guys. Just hold on a bit longer. Your battery can survive. What have I got left? Have I got 3 bars or 4? Yeah, like I said, I finished the game with 2 bars. Right, so you slowly go through behind him. Now, there is a little gap here between the boards you can go through. Yeah, there it is. So a little gap between the boards. You're going to wait for him to come back. And as he goes past, you're going to go through there. Yeah, there he is. You know when he's gone behind a wooden partition, because obviously you'll see his light kind of disappear. You'll still see the beam from it, but you won't see the actual torch itself. Yeah, so once he's gone back through the tunnel, now you want to follow the left wall again, and you'll see what all the wires are leading to. That's where the spark was earlier. But now you've deactivated both power breakers, you can get through here. Now here, you need to run and jump to that. Again, hopefully you don't mess up. I've never died there, but I'm sure you can. Yeah, run and jump to that, make sure you're in the middle. Crawl through a space so you reach a minecart track. You know, go left here. Now push this minecart. Push it down, and then once you get on the slope, you can let go. And then run down after it and pop in behind the lever.
What did you do to her?
That minecart, maybe it can kill you, I don't know. I've been pushed by it before. I can't actually remember if it damaged me. Yeah, so when it slides back, flick the switch to switch the track. Yeah, I was actually looking at my notes here and didn't realise what I was doing. That's it. Now once you switch it back, go and grab the minecart and take it back up the slope and then release it, and then you want it to basically slam through them wooden planks ahead. And there we go. That should break through it. Right, go through after it, guys. Take the next left. Carefully come across here and climb down the ladder. You're going to be chased in a minute in a crawl space. And this is one of them crawl spaces which I mentioned. You can get stuck on a invisible hitbox. So be very careful in this crawl space. Yeah, you need your torch for this crawl space. Well, not your torch, but your flashlight. Yeah, so going in there. Yeah, once you hear dialogue, enemies going to start coming on your left. So run straight ahead, quickly get in this crawl space. I can see absolutely nothing here on my monitor. So I'm just going to say this from memory. Yeah, so flashing on and off occasionally. Do not get stuck here, guys. Be very careful. Sometimes you can just hold forward and you're automatically going where you're supposed to, or you automatically duck. But just be careful. Try to hold the direction at the same time just in case, and also press a button to crouch just in case it doesn't do it. Most of the time it'll crouch automatically, but just in case it glitches sometime and doesn't. Now when you go past that pillar in the middle, this way it can glitch. Just near here. I sometimes get caught here on the right, so just be very careful. If you get stuck there, try to back up or hold left and then move forward. And then once you get out, you can stand up, guys. Turn right. I got stuck here. Look, I got stuck. Luckily. This is what I mean, be very careful. And then head forward across some beams, you'll automatically fall down. And then once you spawn in here, you might have to turn right very slightly until you see that light ahead. And you need to make your way towards that light, guys. Watch out for the enemies. There might be some enemies on. There are some enemies, but you might see one on your right just in front. So you might have to move left to avoid it. Just make sure, as soon as you fall down, turn right slightly to see the light and then head towards this light. Once you get to the light, go past it like so, climb up the ledges, and once you fall down here, once you slide, that's it, you're safe. So once you slide down that slope, you're safe, guys, from the enemies. But we're not out of the woods yet. I think there's one more chase sequence and we're good. Oh, there's one more at the end with Martyr as well. So you see that ladder? I'm trying not to use my battery yet. So if you move around to that ladder and then try and back up, but sort of keep to the right, you'll find a shimmy space. You want to shimmy through here, like I say. You can try and use some of your battery if you need to, but I sort of know where it is. It's basically opposite that ladder, and go through the shimmy space. There'll be documents near this guy. Right, and go back. Yeah, I know you can't see anything. I just kind of know where it is. But yeah, back through the shimmy space. That's it. Once you're through, you should be able to see the ladder. You know, as your camera reorientates itself back to the ladder after leaving the shimmy space. And then climb the ladder, guys. Yeah, climb the ladder, and then you'll have to crouch through here, just very briefly, and then you can stand up. Yeah, so crouch beneath this sort of X. And then run through this tunnel. Now it's going to be is it two or three? Two ladders here to climb, but if you look up, you can sort of see the ladders. If you look up and use the light, you know, in a way to sort of see the shadow of the ladder. Not a shadow, but the outline. There you go. Climb that ladder, there'll be another one. Just be careful because you can fall back down here. There'll be another ladder. Here it is. They're sort of very close to each other. Right, once you climb the second ladder on the scaffolding, look left and you'll see a beam you can drop down onto. I can't see it right now, but when I was playing, I could just see the beam without my light on. So if you can't see the beam without using your night vision, it's because you need to turn up your brightness or the gamma. But yeah, I could just see it. So yeah, carefully go across that beam. Climb out the other end and then climb up again. Yeah, it looks like you sort of reach a dead end, but no, you have to climb up again. Yeah, now go across this beam, go to the end, guys, and I think this is the final document, not recording, but the document. So yeah, pick that document, just get that trophy, guys, ordination. That's for finding all the documents. If there's any you're missing, if you check the text guide, you can track them all down in there. Just type in the name and find them a place, or even better, go into chronological and type in the number of the one you're missing. So I've numbered them all in there as well. But if you're playing on Steam and it's got the extra documents, just add, sorry, the extra recordings, just add an extra one onto them. So for example, that first recording, where it's a pile of bodies, baby bodies, that would have pushed every other file. It would have made them be +1. So if that one was like 6, for example, but on this guide you're watching now, I've got another one of 6. That one will be 7 on the Steam version. So yeah, so just remember that. If you're playing the Steam version or perhaps the Xbox and you've got the extra 2 documents, just bear in mind it will push all the other documents up 1. Just bear that in mind when it comes to sort of Googling them or searching them. Right, and then it's getting way down. There'll be a cutscene. For the cutscene, you have to just go along with Jessica. When you are with Jessica, just hold forward and you'll always go the same path. There's nothing you can do about it. I don't know what even makes you hold forward, because you can't move or anything. You're just basically holding forwards and Jessica's pulling you along. And then once you get control back, once you get kicked out of the classroom, just make your way to the main entrance until you hear a scream, and then turn around and run back. Yeah, turn around and run back. Then go into that classroom. Then take out the door. Go out the door next to it. Take a right, and follow the priest. Yeah, then go in this door on the left. And you'll get a cutscene with Jessica again, guys.
I don't know what you think you saw.
Right, as soon as you get control back, turn around in the mines. Yeah, turn around and run forward. Now, turn your light on occasionally. You do not want to get stuck here because you're being chased. Just when there's a turn your light on briefly to make sure you're going the right way. And once you drop down, guys, you are safe for the time being. Yeah, once you drop down, the enemies will stop chasing you. And then make your way out the mine. And eventually you'll run into Lynn. Yeah, once you get to a stairwell, just keep going up and there'll be a door at the top. And you open that door to reach Lynn.
Fuck! Fuck! Lynn! Lynn!
You're pregnant. How are you pregnant?
Please. I don't want to die here. I don't want our baby to die here.
I won't let them kill you.
Almost at the end, we've got one encounter left. Yeah, one encounter.
We have to get out of here.
And it's with Marta. Now this encounter coming up, yeah, you want to film, once you get outside guys, you want to film the, just film the sky ahead and there'll be a recording. What you're doing is, when you come out of cave with, sorry, not Marta, Lynn. When you come out of cave with Lynn, you're going to go right. Yep, get that recording of the sky, yep. Go right, and eventually you'll go down the slope behind, past some rocks, and there'll be a rocky path. Yeah, you want to follow the rocky path guys, there it is. Yeah, you don't really need your torch anymore. So if you do need to use your, your night vision at any point, you can do. You don't really need it anymore. Yes, just keep following the rocky path.
Yeah.
You know if you're on the right track, because eventually you'll reach this wooden sort of bridge. Yeah, once you reach sort of well, not well, but sort of bricks in the middle there, go left, and you'll find this building, and kick Lynn down the hole.
Get inside before the baby comes.
It's too dangerous. You can't.
We can't stay out here. Help me down, please, Blake.
Okay.
Yeah, put it down gently,
Be careful. Fuck.
or just don't, just let it go.
You okay? I'm coming down.
It hurts.
I'm sorry.
Right, take it back up and let it fall down again. Yes, you're going to push it over, guys, now to the bed.
I need to lie down.
Back here.
Yeah, so eventually Marta's going to spawn. Now, a lot of guides say you have to wait for 2 seconds before running here, otherwise she sort of catches back up to you by taking a sort of side door. But I think they patched that, because I've never waited and I've never been caught by it. So I think that was in the old patch. And I think all the comments you read are just old comments, but everyone just does it now anyway. But yeah, as soon as you get control back, sprint all the way up here and around. You need to go around the firewalls, and you should see the debris fall down there and block your path. And then take this door down here, go right, up the steps, and then just follow the path ahead. Just follow the linear path now, and eventually you'll get a little cutscene with Marta, guys, and that'll be it. Well, for the encounters anyway. Yeah, I'll come back to that 2-second thing in a second. Yep, there it is, little cutscene. Yeah, it's a lot of old comments on it. They say you have to wait for 2 seconds before running forward, otherwise she'll be too far away, and it makes it so she takes one of the side rooms and she sort of cuts you off and kills you. But I'm pretty sure they patched it, because I've never waited and I've never been caught, even when playing on Steam version or this version, because I didn't find out about it until way after. You know, I was just reading around and I found it mentioned. Yeah, I think it was patched. But the reason you have to go that way we went, the anti-clockwise, but take the outer path, is because there's, you know them stairs we walked up. There's 2 paths to reach them stairs, and the very first path you go to, debris will fall down and block it. That's why you have to go the outer path. You go the outer path, then we reach that corner doorway, and the debris fell down. You remember that? Well, that's one of the paths you can take. If you go the other way, then the other path will get blocked, and you have to go that way. But that way, you can sort of go around, and Marta will be sort of following you, and you can get through behind her, and that way, guys. But yeah, once you get control back after that cutscene with Marta, just come along here with Lynn. Pretty much done now, guys. When you see a lightning on the tree, go left just before that. Keep following the path. Hook a right, kind of. I'm trying to go left there, but it's not working. I'll be honest, I kind of forgot where I was going here. There should have been signposts, come on. Where's the objective finder? Yeah, and once you see the chapel, after Lynn finishes complaining. I don't know what's going through Blake's head at the moment, because they've not, you know, slept together, have they, for a few months. Oh yeah, film that ahead. Yeah, when the chapel comes into distance, guys, to film it, that's recording. One more recording, no, 2 more recordings left, sorry. Yeah, so make sure you do not forget to film the chapel. Fine, carry on up ahead. Keep following my path. Jesus, yeah, probably. No, I guess I've already picked a name out. Yeah, carrying up this path.
Come on, Lynn! We have to get inside!
And once in the chapel, guys, there'll be a little cutscene once you reach the torture chair. Here, go and give birth on a torture chair, why not? Yeah, so skip that cutscene. So after he's finally split, I'm not sure how he decided what chin to cut. He's not got a neck, a chin. His neck goes from his bottom lip to his upper chest. But yeah, film him. And that's your second to last recording, guys. Good riddance. Should I say both of them? I'm not quite sure. Oh, but we've got little Ethan here. Or Jesus, Ethan Winters. Lucifer, whatever. But yeah, just come outside the chapel. Gabriel. Right, just keep coming down, guys, and you need to record all the bodies in this final sort of far end of the settlement. Got 2 bars left on my battery. Yeah, so film all the bodies here. Do not go too far forward before getting this recording. Yeah, Revelations, that's a story trophy. Witness the end. Yeah, do not go too far forward before getting this recording, because otherwise you'll miss it. There you go, you should get a trophy, guys. The Apostle Paul. That's for completing all the recordings. Right, continue forward a little bit more. And yeah, go past the throne. To a cross in the distance, and you'll get a trophy. Well, you get a lot of trophies actually for doing this. Yeah, once you get control back in the school, just head forward and go into the open door on the left, the open double doors, and then go right in the canteen into the kitchen, go to the far back, around here, and into the room in the far left. And that's it, guys. The end of the game. Yeah, so all I've got to do now, we're going to pop all the difficult trophies now. Just got load back, we're going to go chapter select, Lamentations, the lake. And it's going to crawl down to the lake, and we're just going to keep crawling around for 10 minutes until you get a trophy for crawling, if you've not already got it. And then after that, we're going to submerge ourselves in the lake. As long as you don't go too far into the lake, the enemies don't spawn.
Watchful Savior, wash away all I've been wrong today. Help me every day to be gentle, gentle, more like thee.
Yeah, so what do you think, guys? It's very, yeah, sanctified amongst others. I'll show you in a second. You're not going to see them all pop anyway. Yeah, sanctified, preacher, Messiah. Yeah, that's the worst one. Yeah, what do you think to it? I mean, yeah, but if I wasn't a guide author, I don't think I'd play this. I probably wouldn't play this. I would have played it on an alternate account and just gone through the game. But I said I was going to do it, so I had to commit to it. Yeah, so you get all these trophies: Messiah, Preacher, Born Again, Prophet, Asahel, Sanctified, Saint. Yep, so you get all them just for completing it, guys. Saint, Sanctified, Asahel, Prophet, Born Again, Preacher, Messiah. Quite a few there. Messiah being the worst one. Right, so yeah, chapters. Yeah, these are all the recordings. Recordings and documents. Like I say, if you go into your game and put them all in a chronological order, You can just Google, go into my text guide and type in the number of the one you're missing, and that'll show you where it is. Right, so chapters, Lamentations, Lamentations, and the lake. Load that in. Like I say, what you're gonna do, you're gonna crawl down to the lake. You can go story mode, crawl down to the lake, and just keep crawling. And once you reach the lake, just keep crawling until you get a trophy for crawl. I think it's crawling. Is it 500 meters? And then once you get that one, we'll just submerge ourselves for 10 minutes. What I normally do when I submerge myself till I see the blood come twice. Till I see the blood come twice, and then stand up, wait for about 30 seconds to get my breath back, and then dunk myself back in. So yeah, we're in the lake, guys. Just going to crawl down to the lake, and there's going to be a little edit here where you see the trophy pops. I'm just crawling all the way down. There's no rush because I've got to crawl for 500 meters anyway, so you may as well crawl down there. Yeah, so a little bit more crawling, and eventually it should pop. Yeah, I've been up and down here about 20 times. There we go. Prophet penance. Crawl for 500 meters. Why? I mean, because that trophy's in the game, you think that crawling really helps, but it doesn't really. Enemies will still see you. I thought, I was thinking with that trophy in the game, maybe crawling is like, sort of makes you overpowered in a way because it makes you invisible, but it doesn't. So I don't know even why they're encouraging you to crawl. Yeah, so just submerging yourself, guys. 10 minutes. Not 10 minutes straight, you'll die. Like I say, I'll wait till I see like blood twice, and then I emerge, get my breath back, and then dive back under. And here we go. One more dunk. Yeah, normally when most water's falling off the screen, I normally take that as a sort of indication that I've got most of my breath back. Alright, back under, don't be shy. And there we go, guys. Thoroughly baptized and platinum. Probably not the trophy I wanted to pop platinum, but it is what it is. Yeah, omnipotent. Unlock all other trophies. And there you have it, guys. The Outlast 2 platinum. Yeah, like I say, you need to follow Listen 2 playthroughs really. If you try, you can do that you can do all that in once, with a bit of experience. I've done it. It's not too bad. I mean, you've got to do Insane anyway. And doing all the trophies on Insane isn't really much harder. Insane is a difficulty. Problem is, you need experience before doing Insane. So you need to practice all the strategies on Nightmare to begin with. But yeah, I'll just show you all the trophies in order, what we've got them all. Yep, and honestly, I am glad that I can now delete this game. I'm also glad I got this guide up for it at least. But yeah, that'll be it, guys. Outlast 2 guide done and complete. Done and dusted. Thank you for watching, and hopefully see you on Metal Gear or Alan Wake, guys.